see that video of that guy in Staten Island, like, tearing down the ribbons for the police officers?
No.
The headline was, Black Lives Matter supporter tearing down Blue Lives Matter ribbons. And then you watch the video, and he's wearing, like, short jort, like, bike. It's like a white dude with the fucking Macklemore hair. It's just some fucking, like, piece of shit hipster that's like, I'm gonna move to, like, Staten Island, actually. Yeah, I'm gonna move to Staten Island. Yeah,
Staten Island.
And so he's tearing down the ribbons, like, emphatically, and he's like, Black Lives Matter. And some guy's filming him. He's like, what are you doing? What are you doing that for? What are you doing that for? And he's like, Black Lives Matter, not Blue Lives.
Oh, my God.
Or whatever. And just, like, you know, like, kissing them and throwing them to the ground.
Ugh.
And, yeah, Staten Island is basically a police station. The entire island is like a police station.
How do that,
built on top of garbage.
How does the economy work if everyone is a firefighter there? If literally every single male in Staten Island is FDNY.
Every 10 years they have a 9/11. And that brings in a lot of business. Yeah. Just think about all the pins and little flags that they...
Yeah, it's not
sold.
just firefighting; it's firefighter memorabilia that they produce.
Oh
They
yeah,
also make little hats, little helmets for
the tiny
little kids
hats.
to wear.
Yeah, like I got
Bumper
a firefighter store with firefighter T-shirts, firefighter pins.
They say firefighters, you know, they got the biggest hoses. That means dick, by the way. Bitch, you fucking bitch whore.
Yeah, keep doing steroids, you fucking thing.
I was working with this. He was like a cool guy. On like the truck this week, but he like also was like you know, he's like from the Bronx or whatever, and yeah, just not catcalling women, but like every girl that walks by the truck, just like, yeah, let me see them panties, you fucking bitch.
Wait,
and
but like,
you know what? It's endearing,
to you, right?
What's that?
To them or like quietly?
No, the
to
windows
you?
were rolled up. But
Yeah,
I feel like only because it was hot out.
Oh,
if like the weather had been nice, the windows would have been down.
When we did truck boys, like you just become a monster when
Yeah,
you do
you do.
menial labor.
I don't know what it is. Yeah,
What is it?
I don't know.
I remember
seen it
we
in
were in that
movies.
truck and there were just like girls walking past the truck and I'd be like, I would fuck her in the ass right now.
Yeah.
I don't care if it's 10 degrees outside. I would fuck her in the streets.
You
I would fuck her in the
motherfuckers
streets.
are just behaving the way you think Teamsters should behave.
First of all, I am a Teamster, so it's not the way I think anything. I'm a Teamster.
You literally just become a monster when you're working a menial labor job.
that's
I guess.
inside you the whole time, Adam.
Yes, the caveman is there. The
Yeah.
caveman's always been there.
And that's what, you know.
But the second I lift one box, then I become.
That's what
then
the good prophet Tim Allen teaches us. That's like you know how Buddhists have like Om.
Yeah.
Like that sort of noise.
That's his mantra.
That's his yeah. Yeah, namaste. And it's like he has yoga, but it's to make you less flexible. It's so that you fucking slip a disc trying to pick up, you know, your wallet when you're 40 years old.
Oh fuck! I want to be a jacked fucking fat guy, dude. I want to be a fat guy with big ass arms.
Well, you're not. So
I know, dude,
you're a
but I
regular
wanna
fat
be,
guy.
dude. How do
You're
I
at
get
Planet
that shit?
Fitness, though.
Huh?
You're at Planet Fitness, the pizza gym.
I know.
They give out-
Pizza bagel gym.
Yeah, that's so funny.
I know, dude. It's so good.
I never time it right for the pizza or the bagels.
Yeah, I don't know what it is either. It's one day a month. I have no idea. Anyway, no, it's hilarious. They're just tricking fat people into giving them $10 a month. Like,
Yeah,
that's
never
it.
going.
You
It's a
never
low
go.
enough number that you
Exactly.
don't really have to commit to go to the
it
gym.
feels good to be in a gym. I mean,
Well, what the fuck is in a Planet Fitness? It's like 35 fly machines.
Yeah,
and
there's
then,
no free weights.
Like, yeah,
No, there's
like 10,
there's
10
no like
ton
squat
dumbbells.
rack or anything like that.
Yeah.
there's no squat rack. There's dumbbells up to like 90 pounds.
Yeah.
And like there's Smith machines and shit.
Which is really I need more than this.
yeah, I got it.
Yeah,
That's the
dude.
problem. I tape.
You kidding me?
280s
First of
together.
all,
Yeah,
I
that's what you
curl.
gotta do.
So I used to work out in the gym next to like the office in my apartment complex, and the maintenance guy, who's like just sort of a weird guy. Like I was friends with him. He was like, you know, cool, but he's like, he would just say shit that was like obviously not true.
Right.
And he like came into the weight room while I was in there, like squatting or something, and he's like, "Yep, I used to curl 225 pounds 10 times."
That's the funniest thing.
Yeah,
lying
like-
about how much weight you can put up.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What are you gaining from that?
Yeah. It's like, yeah, no, No, you didn't.
Yeah.
And see your frame. There's no way. There's no way in hell you did that.
Was that just unprovoked?
Yeah, no, he just decided to say that.
That's gym talk. That's gym talk.
Yeah. But it was like a
It's all
small
about bragging with the
room.
boys.
I was just in there. I was there by myself with the rack, and he walked in, and he's just like, hands on his hips, like, "Yep, yes, sir. This used to be me in here." Some fictional point in his life.
Just having a thought out loud. That's all he's doing is thinking
Yeah.
so you can hear it.
That guy, he blew up at Seth one time, and Seth was like completely shook. The real Seth.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
because
yeah.
all the comics lived in that.
Yeah. We all
apartment
lived in that
complex.
apartment complex, and like he had said something like about Seth's girlfriend, and they were like, and he in his mind he was joking around or whatever, and I guess Seth was too.
Don't you mean his Goyle friend?
Yeah, my girlfriend. So he was like, yeah, I guess you like them Amazonian girls, huh? Because his girlfriend's like 5'9", and so he's like, I guess you like those Amazonian girls. And Seth was like, watch it, buddy, or I'll knock that coffee cup right out of your hand, and Harlan's mood immediately changes, and he's like, yeah, that'll be the last fucking thing you ever do. And Seth was like, terrified.
Oh my god.
I love there's that aggression for no fucking reason. Just always hoping to get into a fight in the back of your fucking mind.
I'm so scared of those kind of guys, though.
Yeah, but everybody wants to be those guys, and that's what the good prophet Tim Allen teaches us.
When's the last time you were in a fight?
I got in as an adult.
Like, yeah, any kind of violent altercation.
Physical altercations in DC. There was a shove.
A shove.
I shoved a guy, and then the security.
You were the aggressor.
The security at the Wonderland Ballroom escorted him out. Okay, well, we did Brandon Weatherby, his podcast. Brandon Weatherby was out of town, so he's like, I'm getting a guest host this week. It's going to be Michael Foodie. It was our friend Michael Foodie.
Yeah.
And so our friend
Shouts out
Michael...
Foodie.
It was this like talk show, podcast, whatever, in like a bar, basically.
Yeah, it was
So-
really well attended, and
It was
people
really well
hella
attended.
paid attention.
Dude,
Typically.
he put so much effort into that podcast. It's
Yeah.
got to have big numbers to justify.
I don't know if he's doing it as much anymore.
Oh, okay.
I think he's
so.
like more into writing for that website, BYT. Anyway, so Michael, he had a book of band and guests and stuff. So he didn't know anyone in a band, so he wrote on Facebook, does anyone know anyone in a band? So he's like, the whole show, there are these three guys in the back of the room that are like, this shit sucks! They're like heckling the show, they're like, fuck you, this is fucking sucks! And then like...
Wait, hold on. These guys rule.
Yeah. They were probably right.
They were probably right. Michael was doing a very bad job of hosting the show. It was a disaster. And then he's like, next up we have the band. I don't know if they're here. And it's those three guys stand up.
That's incredible.
And then they like take their acoustic guitars. One of them has bongos.
Oh, hell
It was
yes.
a very acoustic setup. And they like start playing these like this really bad like bluegrassy, like it was awful. I remember one of the lines of their songs was, I'll write you letters from the blood stain on my sweaters.
Oh, Jesus
It was
Christ.
just really
That's
terrible.
fucking
Who the fuck is
brutal.
fighting in a sweater?
Anyway, I have no idea. So anyway,
Yeah, this is
my
my
job,
MMA turtleneck.
I wasn't even on the podcast, but Brandon had one of those Zoom recorder things.
Yeah.
And so he plugged it into the soundboard, and my job was to take it and like keep it at my house until he was in town the next week. And so I grabbed the Zoom recorder after the show, and those three guys, like, who had a terrible set, it just fell apart in the middle. Were like,
The bongos weren't captivating, dude.
And
Yeah,
this is would this be like funny to set up if you could like had the money to bankroll it, but an MMA promotion, but all the fighters have to fight in jeans. They all wear like Wrangler dungarees, like big work jeans.
Yeah,
this is
yeah,
like a
yeah.
Junkos. That's like your style of fighting. Is what
Jinko
kind of,
fighting?
Yeah, what kind of jeans you have?
Doesn't Jinko sound like an Australian racial slur?
Every Australian word sounds like a racial.
Look
slur.
at those fucking Jinkos over there.
Hey, so fuck this.
They're
You,
fucking big.
you let him
pants.
stick his didgeridoo dick inside of you. You know their cum has got AIDS in it, don't you? Yeah, it's got that didgeridoo bog semen in it.
This neighborhood's all Lebos, Jinkos. Anyway, I grab the Zoom recorder, I'm leaving, and one of the dudes is like, if you fucking put that on the internet, I'm gonna sue you. And I was like, you're not gonna sue anyone.
Right.
He's like, give it to me. So he grabs the Zoom recorder, and I'm like, we're in like a struggle for the Zoom recorder.
And this guy agreed to be on a podcast.
He agreed to be on a talk show podcast with his fucking awful
but he
band.
just bombed.
And he bombed, and he was heckling the whole show. And Michael's like on the side the whole time, and he's like, even though it's poorly attended, we have a listenership of 60,000 people. You know, like he was just like, making jokes, whatever. And so he gets in my face, this dude. I like grab the Zoom recorder, he gets in my face, and he's like, listen, you fucking Jew.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, and the second
Really?
he said, and the second.
While the thing's still recording.
Yeah. No, it wasn't recording at this point.
That's
yeah,
awesome.
that would
He
have been
called you a
hilarious.
fucking Jew.
He's like, listen, you fucking Jew. He's like, I'm gonna fucking break your glasses. And then
Holy shit.
the second he said Jew, for some reason, I don't know, I
Yeah.
just shoved him into the wall.
Your training kicked in.
My training came in.
Yeah.
Dude, I fucking
The Zionist training.
I did Krav Maga. I
That's
Krav
crazy.
Maga him.
That band,
The band.
Bruno Mars and the Mars Boys.
Yeah, that was before
That
they.
was Bruno Mars.
Bruno
That
Mars
was
and the Mars
before.
Bars.
That was before.
Yeah.
Wow, dude.
Yeah, and
That was
as
before he got the bottom surgery.
As he got dragged out, he was going, "Oh yeah,
Yeah.
oh yeah, and then that's how they came up with that song. Actually,